What's going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today World Tournament 28 has officially begun over here on the JP version of the game, and I believe Global, you have 25th, 24th, 26th, one of those. Anyway, nonetheless, World Tournament's going on right now. Global, I know usually yours are pretty long, but that Bojack and that Gohan, they're really good. I highly actually recommend you try to at least get one of them. I'm not saying to go full dupes or anything like that or get top 100 or anything, but try to at least get one of them, because I'm assuming because it's double, prizes and everything like that, that Gohan especially is really good as a support unit. So, but anyway, today I want to do two things. First off, I want to test out the new physical BROLY, because a lot of people were commenting on my team that I posted on Twitter. By the way, you'll be seeing the team right now on the left side of the screen. And the reasons I brought them, I will explain in just one second. But a lot of people were asking me, like, why wasn't I bringing this certain character? And wouldn't it make more sense to bring this leader, because you're going to run into a lot of these guys online? And I said, well, I'm going to use the team that I want to use, and let's see what happens when we go in. So I got past the round 4 because, those obviously take the longest. So we're going to take three different Brolys. We'll take a rainbow one at one moment. I left him around as a friend because I wanted to take him in for one round. We'll take a 70% one right now. This is the team I'm running, but again, you'll see more details of the team right there. So right off the bat, we're going to be facing off against a complete extreme team, okay? And by the way, when we're done with these next 3 battles for the World Tournament, I want to show you guys exactly how to unlock the full potential system and 100% your INT GOKU, because it's actually a lot easier than a lot of people might think, but at the same time, because we're used to simply getting SSRs for a lot of things, but not getting SRs, some people, I just want to clarify a couple of things to make it easiest for you. So, alright, anyway, so let's see how much damage this BROLY takes. Okay, now granted, he does have double support, which is really nice. That's why I went with mostly support units. And let's see, and I don't know if we're going to get a critical on the Boo. If we don't, we'll have to see how much damage we're going to take. So I'm hoping I don't die and lose my, 24 win streak going on right now. So it takes about 33k. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, he does have 100% defense, which is really nice. But obviously, he's not something like, mitigate 80% damage or something like that. All right, so Frieza takes him down in one hit. Same with you. Only 400,000 to the Boo. Okay, so we expected that, right? STR. And 50k from the Boo. Now, granted, that Boo's not very strong because he requires a lot of STR orbs, but that is duly noted that he could not even take down the STR Boo. No critical, obviously. If he probably got a critical, then I think like anything, he would have taken him down. So, and Rose, he did not take down either. So, okay, so that's a little test right there. Okay, so let's go into, let's take the, let's see what other friend we can find. I'll say the rainbow for the final round. We'll say the rainbow for the final round. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, I'm first in my local ranking, and the global ranking of about 2,000. I'm not going crazy. The moment I'm done with the points, I don't care what my global ranking is, because I don't really care about the pan. So, hey, got a medal. Yay. Alright, so let's go into this third battle. I guess we'll go with another 70% BROLY. So, hey, why not? And hopefully we can get mine. I've been running into this team a lot. The GOKU Black. A lot of people using GOKU Black because you can use the LR cell, I guess, on it. So that's something right there. Let's go here and see where he goes if I pick 4. Yeah, you went backwards. That's exactly what I thought you'd do. Some of these computers can be predictable. Other times, not so much. All right, so let's see what we got for our first rotation. Boo. All right, so we got the LR BROLY here. So with that, then I'm gonna do this. Oh God, this is not a good rotation at all. So, so we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna see if we can somehow survive this. Because again, the main part of this is simply showing up BROLY. Obviously, you do run into a few returns like this no matter what. It, just happens. Oh, we got the double super, though. Gotta love that double super. That's really nice. So we'll definitely take down GOKU Black here. Let's see. I didn't see if there are any AGL units. Looks like we're just going to take them all down this turn. Main reason also that I know a lot of people are always wondering, like, why am I not bringing Jacko? Why am I not bringing Chaozu? Because they stun for the turn and everything like that. I don't have them. I pulled them plenty of times, sure, but I'm personally just not a fan of using them. So I'd rather have those slots for some supports to make sure that my other guys can hit really hard and finish them off in one hit no matter what. So I don't mind using something like a Ghost Usher or something like that. They're items. They're meant to be used. So that's just the way I personally play. All right, so let's go take a rainbow BROLY, and I hope I get him on the first rotation. All right, so this is generally a team I've actually been seeing. I'm not seeing as many SSB Vegetas, actually, surprisingly, like a Pure Sands team or anything like that. You actually do see quite a bit of the STR Janemba teams, I think, because, they're trying to counteract that BROLY. But again, BROLY here, if you can get a critical, that's nice. So, okay, so none of them on here. So, how do I want to approach this? I have a feeling I might die here, but we're going to try this, okay? So we're going to attack you, because I think as long as BROLY on the... Well, as long as both BROLYs don't attack them, that's fine. Let's see if we can stun you. Or hopefully we get an additional, because we're not going to. And we'll get a super attack with you. I hope I actually survive this. I could potentially die here. 32, that's not bad. Alright, Vegeta, you are rainbowed. The nice thing about BROLY being double category lead is... Oh. Woo! Okay, we might be dead. And we are dead. Alright. So note to self, those guys could not take a hit to save their life. So I gotta use the Ghost Usher. But I guess it is what it is. So, unfortunately, that was not how I wanted those things to turn out. Let's go one more. Let's go one more real quick. I'll just do like a quick battle real quick, and then I'll probably like cut the video. And unfortunately, we're not finding any better BROLY friends. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll do like one or two. We'll do like one battle real quick, maybe one or two. And then we will go into the whole INT GOKU thing. Because there are a couple of things to go about. Because I know, especially a lot of JP players are trying to save their stones. If Global, if you're watching this later on about this particular character himself, then maybe you don't have this particular issue in terms of timing when the World Tournament be happening compared to your Year 4. But I know a lot of JP players are trying not to spend their stones for the Year 4 celebration. So, alright, so let's go and do this real quick. Let's give that to you. We got all 3 nukers right here, which are really nice. And we'll give that to you. So, I doubt we're going to get to... Boo! Yeah, no, we're probably going to just wipe them out completely. So let's see how much damage this BROLY does. I mean, you should be some good, decent damage, right? He's got 1 deep into him. 1.5, nice, on a critical. 1.2, 1.2, nice. So an average of about 1 million, give or take, which is pretty nice. Okay, but he did not finish off the SCR BROLY, so noted. Okay, and then obviously SCR Blue is going to come in. And this is where my team probably shines the most, right? Like, 9 times out of 10, I get an area of effect guy, no problem. Again, with the final battle, obviously I should have used a Ghost Usher, but I wanted to see just how much damage they could possibly take. So, you know what I'm going to do actually, guys? Because, well, kind of get the idea. Because next turn is just going to be SCR BROLY. So, I'm going to cut it out. I'm just going to go over to the GOKU. We're going to start talking about the points and everything again a couple ways. So, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're here now, so let's go take a look at the points itself, okay? We already know the global rewards, we know the local rewards obviously, but let's take a look at the missions because they actually give us the ability to 100% this GOKU. But again, I know for a fact that a lot of people, again, they don't want to waste their stones in the World Tournament. I will say, however, maybe use about 1 or 2 stones if possible, because you actually can get a decent amount of stones if you win about... I'd say about 5 or 6 total rounds of the World Tournament. You know, obviously it's 3-minute stamina recovery right now, which is really nice. So, if you have to, I say sacrifice a couple stones to try and do that. Because again, you'll earn those back. You'll earn them back, and then not to mention, for Saturday and Sunday, along with this World Tournament, there are daily missions where you can get, I believe, 4 stones or something like that. Maybe I might be off again. It might be 4, it might be 3 or 5. I don't remember exactly. But nonetheless, you can get a few daily stones in there as well. Again, act recovering pretty fast because it's only 3 minutes. So, yeah, anyway. So, first off, there are 2 ways that we can go ahead and get this GOKU up to 100%, okay? So, the absolute minimum way, if you don't want to go through all the points of the World Tournament and do all this stuff, and you're just like, you know what? Just give me 5 copies of the GOKU, and that's all I want. I don't want to have to grind out the rest of the points. I want to save my stones. I'm just going to do that. Or I don't have time, maybe. Potentially, you don't have time, okay? So, the minimum points that you're going to need in order to 100% this GOKU are going to be Senmon, okay? So, Senmon is, I think, 10 million when translated to English. Yeah. For surprisingly, when it comes to the kanji numbers, it can be a little crazy when trying to go up and everything like that. But nonetheless, so right here, this is where you're going to get your 5th copy of your GOKU, okay? Now, by this point, you might actually have gotten more as well, but I'm just saying, again, at the very minimum, in terms of if you want to just go by the points, Senmon is what you're going to need right here to get about 5 GOKUs or so, okay? Now, the way you're going to want to go about it is you're going to want to go into them, and you're going to want to take 5 of them, and you're going to, or sorry, 4 of them, and you want to just Dokkan Awaken them, okay? Now, to Dokkan Awaken them, you do need the Turtle, the Bulma medals from the World Tournament, and then the actual World Tournament medals themselves. It takes 7 World Tournament medals to Dokkan Awaken 1 GOKU, okay? Which, at least it's not Goku versus Oob or anything like that, but it's just simply Goku, obviously, okay? So you're going to have to take 4 of those guys, and you're going to have to take a 5th one here, okay, that you've locked up, and then you're going to have to get that guy to SA10, Dokkan Awaken him, and then you can take the other ones and throw them into the ability system, okay? So, like I said, when it comes to the actual points of that, again, Senmon, or about 10 million or so, maybe about 100 million again, if I'm miscorrecting that. But anyway, so you can do that, and then you can also get some GOKUs simply from doing the win the world tournament like 5 or 10 times or something like that. So let's see. So there's points. So you get 1 Goku at winning 5 times. Again, full cycles there. 10. Okay, so that's not bad. 20. Okay, so that's another one. And then, let's see, you get some more down here. Again, 5. So if you're trying to go for that whole 20 wins in a row thing, you actually could probably get them before you hit 100 million, depending on your team and how the points and what difficulty you're using. Maybe your points are going to be a little lower if you're at a lower difficulty or something like that. So basically, I'd say if you can do it at the maximum difficulty, no problem. You've got like all the AoE guys for the most part and everything like that. 100 million, you're good to go. You're gonna get 5 copies. Way before that even, you probably just get all the copies essentially. But if you have the bare minimum, I would say, let's see, basically get 10 full rounds of the World Tournament done. That's gonna be about 4 Gokus, 5 because one of them's from the points. And then again, take 4 of them, Dokkan Awaken them into separate. Don't need to get their SA up to 10. There's tons of base Gokus that you can take for the SR version. Again, this guy right here. This SR right here. There are tons of base Gokus in the game. You can easily get them up to SA10, no problem. And then what you can go ahead and do is you can go ahead and get the 5th one right here. We're going to Dokkan Awaken him. Here's all the medals you need to Dokkan Awaken him. Again, 7 World Tournament, 7 of the turtles. Yeah, 7 of the turtles and 7 of the Bulma. You can get both the turtle and the Bulma medals from the World Tournament itself just by going around, and when you're playing it, if you happen to get a board with some medals that happen to be dropping on there, you'll get one of these 3 type of medals. So that's pretty nice right there. So there's our 5th guy right there. We'll train him up to a UR real quick. So let's go and do that real quick. Boom. We already got to SA10. Now, he's an INT. I don't know if I honestly really don't know if this guy's worth rainbowing because he has to, he's an interesting character. So first off, let's go ahead and translate him again. I know I went over this real quick, but for those maybe who haven't been able to see it just yet. So let's go ahead. I'll get him up to level 100 later. But anyway, so here he is, okay? So obviously his leader skill, no one cares about his leader skill. It's really old and everything. HP attack and defense up 30% for 3 different types. So it is what it is. But it's passive though, okay? So he gives tech, int, and strength types key +1, attack and defense up 20%. He's not a bad support. I mean, technically for a free-to-play unit, because let's face it, this guy is pretty free-to-play. You know, not bad. Attack and defense up 20%. The one key, I really wish that was 2. I don't know why it's only 1, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. And then he has this weird thing where when he faces off against tournament enemies, okay, so anyone from the tournament category, but it has to again be an enemy that you're facing, he then gives himself key +3, attack and defense up 77%, okay? So again, it's one of those situational passives that you're really not going to run into a lot. So, because especially if you look at the tournament category itself, it's a lot of cards that you don't really fight. I mean, you might randomly fight one of them in a Super Battle Road battle. Maybe you get lucky if a new Dokkan Fest battle comes out. I mean, the more I look at these, most of these are not in a Dokkan Fest battle. I mean, like LR, even the LRs right there, you don't really fight any of these guys the more I look at it. So it's just like, okay, so that Hercule you don't fight? No. So it's really hard to find a battle where you are actually facing off against a tournament enemy. Like if it said, you know, have a team of tournaments or have a, you know, at least one person from the tournament team or something like that on that particular team, then yeah, I'd be like, okay, sure. You know, we're going to be able to get that up right there and everything like that. So let's go ahead and just awaken him or get all the paths unlocked real quick. Now I do need to unlock him real quick. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. Do you think this guy's worth rainbowing? Again, I personally don't think he is, especially because if you want him to actually be decently good, he has to rely on, again, facing off against a tournament player in terms of being an attack. Passive, or his support part, it's not bad. Again, 2 key would have been better. The one place I can think of that he might actually be decent is whenever we get a World Tournament SBR stage. But then again, they tend to kind of flip that around sometimes. We could potentially face off against other World Tournaments enemies in a Super Battle Road stage for the World Tournament category, or some other category could potentially be World Tournament. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say. So, again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think? Do you think he's worth rainbowing or not? But nonetheless, we have all 4 passive him unlocked, and there he is. So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's how to get Goku all the way up to the ability to rainbow him. Obviously, if you want to rainbow him, that's your choice in throwing the INT orbs into him. If he was AGL, I actually might just simply rainbow him just because we've had AGL orbs every single day, but I'm going to save those because those will go away in 2 days. So anyway, guys, like I said, let me know your thoughts down below on the Goku. Let me know your thoughts down on the physical Broly as well, and what teams you run for the World Tournament, if you're running World Tournament, or if you'll do the one in the future, but you're trying to save for year 4 and all that fun stuff. So leave a like if you liked the video, comments down below, subscribe if you happen to be new. We are trying to hit 50K subs by the end of March to celebrate 3 years of doing Dokkan on this channel. I love your guys' support, so I hope you can help me out with this little goal of mine. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.